What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay. Today I am joined by the team over at Quickpage. This tool allows you to record and deliver high-resolution videos by email and text while monitoring viewer engagement. It is available on AppSumo right now, starting at $59 for a lifetime deal. But before we dive into the walkthrough, I just want to tell y'all a few quick things, kind of give you the lay of the land. The first thing is that if you want to tell us a little bit about your use case, you can go ahead and do that in the chat room. If you have any questions about the tool, the deal, how to get set up, go ahead and leave your questions in the Q&A box down below this video. We do have Michelle here from the Quickpage team who will be answering your questions as they come in. We'll also be circling back to questions at the end of the walkthrough. The last thing is that there will be a replay of this available. So if you need to step out, if you want to watch this again later, you totally can. Hello to the people watching this in the replay. And a heads up, we are going to be asking y'all if you would like to be interacting with us and be part of this webinar. We're going to be requesting your names and emails in the chat room, so pay attention for that. If you want to start dropping those there now, you totally can. I think there's enough of y'all here to get started. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. Hey, Chad, how are you doing?
Hey, what's happening, Lindsay? And you were right. Your dog did bark like right on cue. That was cool.
It's good to have you here. Yeah, it was her dog. My dog is sleeping underneath the
car. Oh, was it Michelle's dog? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
She's a sleeping angel. Yay, we got some emails coming in. And hello, Tanya. All right, so I'm going to let you go ahead and take it away, Chad.
Okay.
Let us know what they're letting us get their emails for. But if you want to be part of this demo, if you want to, get a real front row seat to what's happening here, go ahead and drop those emails down below. All right, I'm going to pass this over to you.
And even better, I mean, if you feel comfortable with this, put your cell phone number in there as well, so you can kind of see what the cell number looks like as well, because it is a powerful part of how we get engagement. So drop your name, phone number, and email. If you want us to send a text example as well, there's a strong component of Quickpage, which is the GIF part. So what Quickpage is really good at is grabbing attention, which is the first part of the sale, and building trust and rapport, which is the second part of the sale. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. We've all heard this a million times. 93% of communications, voice inflection, and body language. This just makes common sense that video is the most powerful way to grab attention and get someone to buy from you over the competitor. So I'm going to show you what I believe is the most effective closing tool in the world, and we'll walk through it. I'm going to be fast. Feel free to ask a lot of questions. And then at the very end here, I'm going to send you guys a Quickpage example. So I've got a snoring bulldog in the background. I like to point her out. I forget that she's snoring, but other people will like wonder what's going on, but she sleeps 90% of her life. So she is in the background. She's the mascot here. All right, so let's get out. I'm going to share my screen and let's just go for this thing. So what we've got here is a Quickpage. This is Quickpage. So Quickpage allows you to, I mean, really, there's people that are coming up with so many use cases that we can't keep up with all the ideas. Even this morning, we were on a call and there was a team that generated another idea for us. I'm like, I'd never even thought about this. Flipping brilliant. But with Quickpage, it allows you to quickly curate content together quickly and yet make it personalized. So the sweet spot for Quickpage is in the follow-up, but like I'd mentioned, people are using it for landing pages and all sorts of different marketing strategies. But if you think about like what's important to people nowadays, we're just bombarded with automations and emails and text messages. And then when you come in with a video and you say the customer's name, there's something so beautiful about that. As we know in People Skills 101, the customer's or a person's name is like sweet honey to their ears, and so that's the sweet spot for Quickpage. So let me show you how this works. So we've got, these are all my pages that have come in here. You can see that, I've got some that have, this is the one actually for AppSumo, the roadmap. There's 506 views. So I can track all the views on my page. This one has 106 views, 391 views, 1,424, 476. These are all my quick pages that I send out. Some of my team sends these things out as well. And so you're able to track the views and kind of really understand the level of engagement with what your messaging, how your messaging is being received. And I'm going to go ahead and make a new page here. And this is a quick page in the naked here. And you're able to go ahead and watch this video right here. And I could actually just press record, press play and just let the video do all the talking for me. But since I'm here in the live, I'm going to walk you through exactly what this video says. But anytime you ever want to know, like, how do I make a quick page? You just click the button on the page to make a quick page. We've got these buttons here, and these buttons allow us to build content in this area. All right. We're going to fill this area up here with content. Maybe that's just one video, as we know, just one video. How right now video is perceived as taking a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of work and above and beyond. So when you do just even one video, it has a huge impact on the recipient. So I could do a video like this. And what I'm going to do here, I've got to clean up my board. I've got some notes on my board here, as you can see. So I'm going to take a picture of this so I can wipe it off and show you a little hack that we do here. So give me 1 second so I can erase my board. And there we go. So I'm going to wipe this off. And what I'm suggesting is you get a little board like this, and maybe I use permanent marker on some of it because it's not coming off, but you're going to get the idea. So we're going to use one of these boards here, and we're going to write the customer's name down. So I'll do Lindsay. I'll do Lindsay. Make sure I got it spelled right. Lindsay, click play. The reason we're going to do this, it only takes a minute, right? You can get these on Amazon for like nothing, but we're going to do this so that when Lindsay sees the GIF or however you guys want to say it, I've went back and forth like for the last 3 years. I just give up. I'll say it whatever way it comes out of my mouth. But as you guys, the quick page goes to work in the background on your video that uploads, and it takes the first 5 seconds and it makes a GIF out of it so that your recipient, when they see it, they're going to see this little movement. They're going to know that it's customized and personalized specifically for them in this world of automation. We just want to do that little touch. So maybe I'll say something like, I'm so used to talking to automotive people because we have so many of them signing up, but we're growing in a lot. We had a yoga studio sign up with us. We have, I just got done talking to a construction company. We've got every industry out there is utilizing our tool. But I'm so used to talking to automotive, I have to break out of that mold for a minute. So, but let's go like this. So we're going to open this up, and this is going to work on, it's going to synchronize with your mobile device exactly, perfectly. So if I start a page here on desktop, and I'm going to show you here that as soon as I open up Quickpage on my mobile, it's going to be synchronized perfectly. So let's see here. Let me give it a second. And we're going to, like I said, move this around the first 5 seconds. So I'm going to go something like, I just got a lead in. It's Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay, just want to take a second, introduce myself, put a face to the name. Looks like you're interested in some of our services. And I wanted to, first of all, thank you for inquiring. And second of all, I want to point you down below as you're going to see a demo video of our product and our service that'll kind of take a 2-minute walkthrough of what we do and what makes us different. Along with that, I'm going to include some testimonial videos. You're probably kind of shopping around for someone to solve this problem of yours, but shop no further. You've come to the right place, but don't take my word for it. I want you to watch those other videos and hear those heartfelt messages of what other people are saying about us. By the way, I'm here on the live chat. If you have any questions, you'll see there's a live chat down below along with the phone number. The live chat will instantly connect you to me. If you have any questions at all, I'm right here. I look forward to helping you. We'll talk soon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Just want to take a second. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the page there. First of all, I'm wondering if let me check my microphone here. Okay, good. The right microphone was connected. Sometimes it'll like connect to some weird mic on my computer and I'm like in a tunnel. Everybody hear me okay? Lindsay, you can hear me okay? Michelle?
Yep, you sound good.
Okay, perfect. All right, so it's going to upload that, and you can see, look on my mobile device. See, I've got the app here, and it's already building this page out right here. And look, it's generating the thumbnail, and pretty soon it's going to show up here. Watch, it's going to show up here in a second. There we go. Look at that. So everything is like in real time on this app. That's something a lot of people don't know, is it's in real time. I can actually change the page while the customer is looking at my page. They'll see it update in almost real time. So we've got that first video there. Now I can go add another one. If I want to just make another custom video, or maybe I want to screen record. So I could screen record and walk them through numbers. I built an entire company using a screen record walking customers through my proposals. No one else was doing that. So I was standing out head and shoulders. And I built an entire company that funded Quickpage from that little being able to record the screen. So as I upload more content, and by the way, you can actually from desktop, you can go here and upload, go to grab all my files, PDFs, documents, and they just go into the slider. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a minute, but I could upload another video. I could do a screen recording, walking them through proposal numbers. I can go to YouTube and maybe I want to search something on YouTube. So I'll search a Quickpage and maybe I have testimonials for my Quickpage, or I want to grab a demo or something like that. I can just simply just continue to add stuff. You know, maybe I add this one and you'll see here, whoops. Okay. Michelle, you might want to ask Costi. We might have, we're going so quickly here that sometimes even our YouTube credits are running out quickly and we're trying to keep up with them. All right, well, stand by. This is the kind of stuff you know what's going to happen if you're ever doing a demo. Let me get back to here. Here we go. Let's try it again. We'll double check. Nope, it actually added. My bad. I must have lost a connection for a second. So you can see here, I can just add YouTube videos. I can preview them and then add them. I've already, okay. Michelle, maybe check with Costi, make sure he's not like making an update or something. That would be awfully embarrassing. Sorry, guys. Good times, right? Okay, back on track. All right, so we've got our YouTube videos here. I just added them. I'm going to try this again, and we're going to see if I can pick right back up or if something else is going to happen. Okay. This is an awesome product, guys, isn't it? All right, we're going to skip the YouTube. I really don't know what's going on there, but you can see I did add them. So Michelle will check with Costi and see what's going on. So now that I've added those videos, I can move them around into different positions. So this is allowing me to start building my page out with more content. So I could add a dozen YouTube videos. Normally I could. I have no idea what's going on. You got to love technology, but I can just continue to build to this slider here. So this next button right here is where we're going to keep our evergreen content. This is content you're going to use over and over again. This is the great part of Quickpage, is that I'm going to use, as salespeople, as marketers, we say the same things over and over and over again. And we use content over and over again. So whether that's a demo, you can make folders and keep your content in here. Maybe you should have like a why buy from me video. 3 reasons why, with all the competition out there, you should buy from me. A 2-minute video breaking that down. 3 reasons. Or testimonials. Maybe you make a whole folder for testimonials. Look how quickly I can just go into my testimonials. I can drop this one. I can drop this one. I can drop this one. And I can have these testimonials right here on my page. And that way, when I'm talking with that first video is key, because I'm building trust and rapport with my face, with my eye, looking into the lens. And then I can actually go down and just point down the page. And that's what I do, is I let people know, hey, down below here, you're going to find some other content that will help make a good decision. Okay, so I can move those into different orders. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off because I have quite a bit on here. I'm going to pull this one off. I don't want to overwhelm the customer. And you can see those chats that are popping open. Those chats at the top, that's actually from Quickpage right now. So somebody's messaging me from Quickpage and I'm getting notified. So there's a live chat that's on the page, and that'll probably keep happening right now. So this is awesome because as a team, you can actually share folders and assets. If you're an enterprise company, this makes so much sense because you could actually control all of your sales reps, all of your service advisors, all from one folder. You can actually drop company assets in and out, whether it's PDFs, documents, YouTube videos, other videos to promote your business, sales videos, demos, all from one spot, and your whole team can quickly grab it. They just simply access the folder and hit the little check mark, and it adds it right to the page here. Okay, this one's automotive specific. In Q2, it'll be the real estate. There'll be a little home there, and you'll be able to pull in your MLS listings right into the page here. All right, so I'm going to skip over that one because you guys are definitely not automotive. Let's go to this last button here. And you're going to see that I've got add URL. So let me give you an idea of what that might look like. I'm just going to go to what I know will show up here because it doesn't work for all websites. This really depends on the website, actually, if the website will allow for embeds. But let's say that I've got something on my website that I want to show a special link or something like that. Let's say I'm just going to use this one, for example, because I know it works. Like I mentioned, like not all websites allow this kind of thing. It's really on them, not us. But if I copy this link here and I go back to Quickpage, I can just add the URL in here. Let's see, paste. And you'll see it show up here. And I'm actually adding an entire web page. I'm iframing in a web page to the slider. And why would you even want to do that? Well, you've got a captive audience. Like it's really important. And this is just internet sales 101 is you want to limit the decisions they make to only the ones you want them to make. And so what's beautiful about Quickpage is that we're creating a whole entire customer experience all in one. So now if I preview, and I'm going to add a title to my page, by the way, and what I would say is always use the word video plus customer name. Okay, so in this example, I'll say video for Lindsay, right? And I would say, maybe whatever we were talking about, just try to work that into your subject line because case studies show that there's a 20% better open rate. So it's just everybody wants video. So few people are giving it to them. When you do that, you're just absolutely going to crush it. So let me go back here to this button here. And you can see that I've added this page. I'm going to go click preview and you're going to see what it's going to look like here. If I go to this link, now it's actually that page embedded inside of Quickpage. And you're going to be able to control the environment, right? They can click close, but they're going to stay within that page. They're going to stay within the Quickpage experience. You're going to know how long they spent on the page. So you can judge their level of engagement based on how long they've been watching your videos or looking at the website. So it's very cool. I would not put a bunch of websites in here because it'll have to load all those pages up. So you can actually, if you had like 5 different pages in there, it could bog the site down. I haven't seen it happen, but it definitely could. All right, let's go back. So I'm in preview mode now. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to finish this page up. And I'm going to show you this last little option here, and that's the video request. And this is pretty stinking cool. And it's going to continue to evolve over time as our roadmap is really big. We've actually highlighted only a few things that we have planned with Quickpage. We don't want to give everything away, but we have big plans for this tool. And this one's pretty awesome. So with this, it says adding this widget will allow recipients to upload a video directly to your video request folder in Quickpage, the Quickpage library. So if I go ahead and add that, you'll see that now my recipient can actually upload, or they can upload a video from their phone, their desktop, or they can record right on the spot and send something back to me. Maybe that's like testimonials or, sky's the limit on what you would want to get back from your customer, maybe just a video response. But this allows you to collect things like that, like testimonials. That's the main use case for it. So I could create an incentive. I could send it out to my past clients and I could say, hey, by the way, there's a link down below. Simply upload a 2-minute video, no more than 2 minutes answering these questions. Just come from the heart with all the choices. Why did you choose me? And what did you like most about the process or the product, the service, right? And that way it gets them talking. They're going to upload that video. It's going to go right into your folder. So if I go back to the folders here, you can see that I have this one called video request here. And this is where people will send me video requests. There's a few of them in here I haven't even seen yet because I've been a little busy, but people can just send me video requests right from that. My 2 boys are there as well. And I can actually access those for future use. Okay. So we've got the title here, like I said, video for Lindsay. We want to work that in there with whatever our subject line is. And now we've got the body of a Quickpage. So think like email kind of thing, right? You're just going to have like email sort of, you want to put a little bit of body there, a call to action, right? We don't want to assume that they're going to watch the video right away. So we want to give them a quick little call to action. So I might say, hey, Lindsay, I made this video for you. Hope you can watch everything. Say hi on the live chat. Okay, that's going to do it for me for right now. And now I've got these little editing tools here, so I could bold something if I wanted to, or maybe I can use the italics, or the standard. I can bullet point. I can actually add HTML. If I know HTML, I could add HTML to the page by simply clicking that. This one here, now we go to these next 4. This is where we can start customizing a little bit easier. I can add a canned message to Quickpage. So anything that I've said over and over again, I can create a script and just simply add it to the page. Add CTA is kind of a nice feature. So maybe I want, I can use that same link there. I'll copy it. I go back to Quickpage. Maybe I want to make a button out of that. I can go click here, or I can do click here for financing, or, click here to see whatever, click here, click here, click here, click here next. I'll do that. And then maybe I want to make it red. I can go like so. There we go. Perfect. I'll add it to the page. There it is. Now, here's another thing you can do with Quickpage is you can add a GIF. So maybe I like this one a lot right now. Pointing down. I think maybe it's just I think it's pointing down. We're going to create a way for you to save favorite GIFs, because GIFs add personality to your Quickpage. It's really neat to see people adding GIFs. I use GIFs all the time. I absolutely just love them. Okay, I like this one because it's a little bit 3D. See how his hand's kind of coming out of there? So I really like this one. So I could do, hey, Lindsay, I made this video for you. Hope you're watching everything. Say hi in the live chat, and then here's like click next. Maybe that's what I want Lindsay to do next. My call to action, right? All right. So now we can add, and let me go to the bottom here. This next one is Calendly. So this would open up all of my Calendly. We integrate with Calendly. We'll be integrating with other tools. I know there's some AppSumo calendars, and so we can talk about integrating with those as well. We just simply add to page. So if I add that calendar to the page, you'll see that there it is. It shows right up. This is all HTML. So like I said, let your imagination run wild on what's possible. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and preview the page. We're going to click preview. And this is at the bottom here. You can see we've got Quickpage, all this Quickpage information. That is where you're going to brand yourself, not Quickpage, obviously. You're going to put your own little profiles in here. You're going to put your address. I highly encourage you to put your address in there. It just legitimizes the Quickpage and also the emails that come from Quickpage. You've got this Quickpage logo here. That would be your logo. And we'll take a minute to go ahead and go back through where you would do that. You go into your drop down on the left here on desktop, on the right is your profile. By the way, you can pretty much do everything from the mobile device as you can the desktop, with the exception of a few things. But and it's almost identical. On the left and right is basically the only difference here with the profile picture. So if I go into my profile, you're going to want to add your profile right away. And then you're going to go into public here. You're going to want to add your socials. Make sure you add your address. Like I'd mentioned, it does help out. You can put Google Pixel tracking or Facebook. You can do all sorts of tracking codes by default over the entire Quickpage and your team, or you can do it you can override it per page in the settings as well. No, I'm covering a lot, so somebody interrupt me if I need to stop. You've got notifications here. We're going to continue to pimp these out a bit more so that you can customize your notifications. I'm overwhelmed with notifications because so many people are active on my account, but I like it. I love it. To me, it's like money to me. We've got hot lead notification to actually enable that. It's a new feature that will allow you to set a threshold on your page based on how long someone spends on your page. So maybe you don't want to be notified when they open the page. You just want to be notified if they spent 30 seconds or longer. That's kind of a cool little feature there as well. You can adjust the chats. Every Quickpage comes with a chat. So I'm going to kind of get it. Autoresponders are coming. This is only for us right now, but these are coming. This is going to be next. I'm going to go back to that page here really quick, and I'm going to finish something I'm going to show you. So you can see at the top here, I've got the GIF and I've got the editing tools. So if I click the GIF, you're going to see this is what's going to show up the first few seconds of my Quickpage when I send it out to Lindsay, which is pretty awesome. So I can share this, and I've got a few different ways to share it. I can go through the Quickpage contacts here. And I think Michelle's been adding some contacts. Michelle, did you add them to? Okay, we've got a list here. We've got 6 people. Is that everybody so far?
That's everyone who gave their information in the chat. So
okay. All right. So now I'm actually going to send this to you so we can, and while I continue to explain here, we can continue to move on. So I can see at the bottom, I can do, if I can zoom in here as well. Okay, you can see here, I've got video, email, SMS, text. So I can do video, email, SMS, text, share it now, or I can even share it later into the future. Say it's getting late. I do this a lot of the times. I'll be working late and I'm just going to make those quick pages because I just had some time, and I'll share it in the next day. So maybe I set it for the morning or something like that, and I go 6:30 a.m. schedule. Okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to share it with you guys now. And if you
Hey,
did,
Ted, can you give me 10 seconds? I'm going to add another person to the
oh
list.
yeah, I'll just share them. You don't even need to add them to the list. I'll just share it manually if you'll tell me who the name is.
Okay,
All right.
Stephanie, you want me to
What-
tell you right now?
What's that?
I need to add Stephanie to the list. I'll do that really quick.
Okay, if you just, just add her, and then I'll just send her manually just to her specifically.
Okay, got it. Go for it.
Okay, so let me go back here. And as we're doing this, people, hopefully you guys can open that up and you'll be able to see the pages I made for you in just a few seconds here. And I'm going to know exactly when someone opens that page up. So you can see right now on the right here, it says sent February 22nd. So this is going to keep track of all my stats. These are the people I sent it to. And now, okay. Okay, we've got one email open. It looks like when you open that email, I want you to look at the cool GIF that's in that email. It's really strong. I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a minute. But let's go to look at this page and see what it looks like. Okay, we've got some people here. Check it out. So I've got Tom, Greg, Chris, Christina, all right here on the page. Dave, check that out. Pretty cool, right? And now I can talk with them individually. So go ahead, you guys, go ahead and chat with me. See the live chat? I'm going to go ahead and share this. By the way, you can just simply copy this link and send it and look at it anywhere or send it anywhere. So if I go to incognito, for those that didn't get the quick page or are reviewing this video later, I want to show you what it looks like from the customer. So check it out. You're going to see some captions here. Check it out. Lindsay, they spelled your name wrong. That's not me. That's what's her face?
I forgive you.
Who's that?
Forgive you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Alexa, we use Alexa.
Alexa. It's Alexa spelled your name wrong, not me. As you can see here, look, it says, hello, Chad Morgan here. This pops open. I'm going to actually refresh this again, and it's going to pop open. You'll see, keep your eye on the bottom right, live chat. Check it out. This is strong, really strong. This live chat pops open. It looks kind of like they're pointing at it. So we've got the captions because we know people open these things up in busy places. So the caption pops out, or the chat pops open here, and that gives a frictionless way for my customer my client, my lead to start communicating back with me. It also starts playing the video and they can actually just watch it. That happens a lot. And then if they click this, it'll start over. Hey, Lindsay, just want to take a second, introduce myself. Now, I wasn't looking at the lens here, which is kind of weird because I've trained myself to do it, but I've got 3 cameras here. So I was looking at the wrong one. It's key to look into the lens. You can see I'm looking into the lens here. If you look off to the side, which a lot of people do when they're using their phone, they'll look at their viewer rather than the lens. That's a little hack. And I would encourage you to take a little sticky note, tear it off and put it right next to your lens. So your eye is drawn to the lens, because see how much better that looks than that looks. And how even in my video here, this is that's a rookie move there. I just pulled a rookie move, but just know, look into the lens, really try to focus your eye on the lens. My bad. But you can see here, it's going to play the video and they can get all the information is here, the live chat. It's going to start documenting all the time that I've spent on the page. And that way I'll know how to best follow up with my recipient. And then I could actually record a video. I could upload a video right here. It would actually ask me to open my files up, and I could upload a video back as well. Let's go here and go back for a minute. What have I done? All right, here we are. You guys, okay, so I got some chats here. Check it out. Now, okay, Greg says this is cool, super cool, Chad. Right on. See how each person has their own individual conversation with me? That's pretty cool, right? We are going to create a way for there to be a comment section as well, but this is a great way. If you sent this out to 100 people, 100 different people could have conversations with you, and it would be unique to them. So it creates a unique ID, but yet the same page, right? Now, what's awesome about this is I want you to see something. This is great. So this page changes in real time. If you guys are looking at my page, I move something over, let's say I put this in first position, you'll see even on my phone here, it's going to update my phone. See, I can do anything I do. If I add more text to this page, if I add I do some of these, you're going to see that show up on your site as well. So as you can see, it's going to pop open here in here in a second. It should actually, I got to pop out of there. Whoops. Okay, so you guys probably saw that update right there as well. Let me go back here. And there it is on my page right there in real time. Okay, what else can we talk about? Michelle, anything else I need to address here?
I was able to add a few more people to the contacts. I'm not sure if you want to see the top of the list and send it out to those. We can do that after as well. And
I'll do it right now. It's okay. So now
there's a few that were already in the system, so they're on the list now, but they're not at the top of the contact.
Okay, so I can go here, show me which ones. Samir, Jamie,
Samir, Jamie,
Kelly.
Yes.
Is that it?
Those are the new ones.
Okay, SMS. I'll share that now. And there you go. Okay, so I have still some people on the page here. Okay, so cool. And I can chat back with you, obviously, so I can say, why, thank you. Why, thank you. And you'll get that, Christina. You can embed these. So there's a lot of things. I mean, I could obviously go on and on and on and on and on. I'm not going to do that. We've got a Facebook group called the Quick Standout Sales that is growing quickly. I'd love to have you guys in there. We support all of our team members in there. It's called Standout Sales. I can actually put it on this page here. So give me 1 second. I'll drop that link on the page. So all I need to do is go in here and I look for Facebook. Maybe I didn't put Facebook on there. Let me go to the bottom here. Okay, I can add HTML into the canned message area. I'm not sure what I did with it. Michelle, can you find that for me? I've got too many things in here.
Sorry, Chad, what would you like me to find?
Well, can you find the Facebook one? I think when we did the update, it pulled the thumbnail out of it for some reason. There's one that's our Facebook group. And I want to add it. No, I just want you to add it to the page. So somewhere in here, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you guys how to do that. No, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is old Quickpage stuff. Old. I can't seem to find it right now. Either way, you guys can, we'll add that to the page. It's basically the Facebook group. And Michelle, you can just log into my account and just add that to the page. That way they can see it, or have Costi do it as well. I can talk your ear off for an hour. Let's let me get to what is important for you guys. So look, I see 15 views here. So there's Jamie. I can see that Jamie opened the email. I can see obviously location and things that are important to me, whether they chatted, how long they spent on the page. Those are like key important things for me. Like I said, you can put retargeting pixel. There's Jamie. Jamie says, nice. Yeah. You've got a team here, so you can add team members. You can share library folders. You can create there's a training tab here where you guys can learn all about Quickpage tutorials, webinars. We're going to continue to build those out. We've got a community. This is kind of cool. We just added this community here. And so if you add three of your Quickpages, you'll get accepted into the community. And then you can see exactly what other people are doing with Quickpage within the community. And this is going to continue to grow. So it's really a great resource. What else can I do for you guys? What else? Talk to me. Anything else I can share? You can make templates with Quickpage. Lindsay, anything I can do to help things out? There's templates. So this is kind of neat where you can actually just make a template, things that you would say over and over again. You create a Quickpage and then personalize that first video. So if you have like a template, think about all the different scenarios you have for follow-up. You're going to create a Quickpage template for that. And then you just jump into your templates. You make that first video. Hey, Tom, Chad here, got your information. And listen, I've included all the details down below. Simply let me know on the live chat if you have any more questions and then send it out. That's how fast you can do it.
Thank you so much for walking us through this. Thank you for doing an interactive demo. I love that. That's a very fun element. Sumolings, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the Q&A box. Let's dive into the Q&A. We've got a bunch of questions here in the Q&A that we're going to dive through right now. The first one, are all features available outside of the US? Like, is SMS available in the UK?
Not yet. What we're doing right now is we're rolling out the Twilio integration, and you can find that in our Standout Sales Facebook group. So definitely get in there. That's where we do our updates. Inside of the group, we just shared about how the Twilio integration will help solve some of this, because you'll be able to essentially just purchase your own local number and it'll go through your system. We have to be a part of that process to create the GIF for the actual text messaging piece of it. So it has to somehow go through our development tool to make it out there and track everything back to Quickpage. But that was a long way of saying not yet. It's coming, like probably this week. You'll be able to purchase this week or next week at the latest. You'll be able to purchase your own localized Twilio number, and you should have no problems with doing that.
Awesome. All right, so we got some people asking about how does this tool compare to various competitors? What can you say to that?
Yeah, that's most tools out there seem to be kind of one-off video email. And what we've worked really hard at is to make this all-in-one spot where you can create content quickly. The fact that I'm able to put all this content on a page like this in a matter of just a few minutes is what's very, very unique to Quickpage. I really don't know any other tool out there in the world right now, at least on my radar, that can do anything like what I just showed you here, including the live chat. There's a live chat integration. Like, I don't know any other tool. Like, that's something additional. To build Quickpage right now, to build a Quickpage, I think you would need probably 5 or 6 different tools and the development time to like piece them all together. So it really brings a lot of things into one tool and creates a quick way to create content using these buttons here.
Awesome. I love when I'm part of the example. It makes me so happy. With making individual customized videos per client or prospects, is there an easy way to manage through different folders?
You mean like when you're, so right now I've got lots of quick pages here and we send them out to a lot of different people, right?
Yep.
Yes. In fact, we're working on the next, we roll out feature upgrades probably right now. It's about once a week, almost at least once every other week. Like, it just continuing to evolve. Like, our roadmap, really our Icebox has probably 300 or 400 different items, things that we are looking forward to pulling out and implementing. So our roadmap is absolutely huge. One of the big ones is being able to organize these a little bit easier. And what we're going to be using is kind of a tag system that will allow you to quickly just manage tags, sort of like what we have here. So right now I could actually isolate all of my quick pages by just clicking that sort folder. You can see here, I've got my team here and I can just sort pages. Maybe I wanted to take me off there and I wanted to just isolate, for example, Candace. And so I would see all of Candace's. So that kind of way of just being able to quickly sort through all my quick pages using tags, that's rolling out like within the next month. So it'll make it a little bit easier. But you can always search your quick pages and you can always sort them by these filters as well.
Awesome. Fun. Love it. All right. Is there a chat area that allows me to see responses to all the video pages?
Yeah, that's this message area here. So you can see I've got Samir here. Looks great. Chat question. Will the SMS work in UK? That was one of the questions we just talked about. So I can see all of my messages coming in and respond back to them in one spot. Everything, it's like as the founder of the company, when I look at everything here, it feels as if I'm looking at something that's completely under construction. There's saws hanging around, there's dust and sawdust everywhere, and there's rooms that walls aren't built out. Like the plans for this are just so big, but everywhere I look, I could talk to you like about the chat feature for another 30-40 minutes of what we have planned for this chat to help you manage them better and how exciting that's going to be. But right now, this is where you'll do it and it works. I can quickly go back and forth between all my chats. It works just fine and people are having a lot of success with it.
that looks great. Can you share some specific, some functionality specific to real estate?
Yeah, for sure. So real estate, think about like, first of all, you're going to do with, I could say this about almost anything. If you want to differentiate yourself right now, video is where it's at. We have just a window of opportunity. Think we're all doing Zoom, we're all doing social distancing, we're all communicating through video so much more. It's people are starting to catch on to the effectiveness of video. So I could say this about any industry. If you're not on video, you're going to be forced to be on video within the next 2 years. You won't be able to compete without video. Right now, this is the ultimate way for you to stand out. It's like the ultimate pattern interrupt until we come up with holograms. You should be on video. You're going to easily differentiate yourself from every other agent out there until they are forced to be on video and enough competition rises up. But right now, you should definitely, sales is about building trust and rapport. 93% of communications, voice inflection, and body language. It's the fastest way to get someone to feel like they know, like, and trust you. But imagine like being able to introduce yourself and do a walkthrough of the entire home. You can integrate Matterports into this, which is a 3D walkthroughs. It fits right into the slider. It works perfectly. So you could let them know, hey, by the way, I've included a walk around of that home that you're interested in. Just simply click the next thumbnail down below. Now, what we have planned for this is being able to integrate like MLS listings so that you'll be able to search your MLS inventory and place a bunch of homes right within your Quickpage. That's coming. But you can use this for for signs. Like in the very near future, you'll just put a QR code on the yard sign, and they'll scroll by and they'll say for video details, just simply open your camera, click scan the QR code. That'll open up your Quickpage about that home. So I'm like, hey, this is Chad over at 2537 West Klamath. I want to just introduce myself here. By the way, if you add your name, email, phone number down below, it'll unlock the rest of those videos, the video walkthrough of the home, the photos of that home, and the listing details. It'll simply unlock that. And there's also a live chat on this page if you have any questions. So it's going to become a great lead capture source for people. I mean, you could add your drone shots of the neighborhood. So the nice part of Quickpage is that we all know that people have a very short attention span. So you're breaking them down into little bite-sized pieces. So the first one is the video that captures their attention. Hey, this is Chad. Listen, I know you're interested in this home. I want to include some details, a walkthrough of the home, some photos, along with a drone shots of the neighborhood and some more details down below. And that way it gives them the opportunity just to quickly go through them. You can include your testimonials, how easy it is to work with you, you name it. You can include it on that Quickpage.
Awesome. I'm sure some people are wondering, and we did get this question, can you upload a video not through Quickpage? Can you upload a video into Quickpage?
Of course, yeah.
Awesome. Some of them don't let you do that, okay? He says, of course.
I didn't know that was a big deal. You can, in fact, you can, our speeds right now, I've been racing Messenger and YouTube, and we're faster than both of them. But the only real reason is because they make a couple more versions of the video based on your bandwidth. It'll serve up the quality of video based on your bandwidth. But we produce videos at 720 HD, and it's so fast. So I'm not recommending this, but I've uploaded a 20-minute video to Quickpage. Wow. Not a problem. It takes a little while, but you would expect that with anything.
Sure. Nice. Are you limited to one brand for the plans? One brand for the plans?
Yes. Right now we are. We are considering coming out with a version in the future which will allow you to have multiple personas, similar to like a signature persona. So maybe you would go build out some profiles in the settings, and based on your page, you'd be able to choose which persona you wanted to send the Quickpage from. So maybe it'd have different brands or come from a different email or have different logos. That is not here yet.
Can you explain the SMS credits?
Yeah, so the way it works right now is you're going through, and this is all about to change, okay? But you're using our system to send out. And so we don't I'm not really in the business of making money off of text messaging. I just want people to have the best engagement. So it's not really my thing to like upcharge on text, but it's a penny per text. Okay. And you're going to go through our system, which you need to if you want to get the GIF. Okay. You can copy these pages. So you can see here, and I could show you on mobile as well. It's the same pretty much. If I share this, I can simply copy this page link and send it anywhere. So if I don't need to have text credits to send this out, I can send it through my own phone anytime I want. I just copy the link or send SMS to my phone. But if I want to use the Quickpage system, if I want to use the GIF and I want to do some automations and I want to send it to a bunch of people at the same time, I need to have SMS approval, and I need to have some credits there. So we provide a certain limit of credits, and then you buy them for a penny. So I think that's pretty standard. You would have to pay that if you were doing something with Twilio or any other text service that I'm aware of. You would have to, you have to pay for those because they do cost something. So you just buy $5 worth, and depending on how active you are as a marketer, that should last you a while. It's 500 text credits.
All right. Can you go back real quick to show the sharing options, because somebody just asked to see them, and I want to make sure that they have a chance. And then while we are on the topic of sharing, how do you do the email signature? Greg asks.
Okay, cool. Now, this is what I would suggest for the email signature. You can see here that it creates this little file, I think it's like a 3-second clip of your video, right? You would want to use this. You'd want to make one quick page. Like this is probably someone can think of better use cases than I have so far, but this is like in your email. You can do it in Gmail. You can do it in most of the email clients. You can do it in your CRMs where you've got a place to embed your signature. So maybe you make like a use case could be, maybe you make an introduction quick page. Hey, this is Chad. I just want to take a second, introduce myself, put a face to the name, and share a little bit about me. Down below, you'll see a little bit about my background. You're going to see some testimonial videos. You're going to see a little demo of our services that we offer. And I have, and by the way, there's a live chat if you have any questions, maybe something like that, where you put together a quick page with a thought in mind that they don't know who you are and you're explaining what you do. And you would just assemble that quick page together. And then when you click share here, you'd be able to go to your email signature and you'd be able to grab that. Obviously, you're not going to use Lindsay click play, because unless you're just working with exclusively all Lindsays, that wouldn't make any sense, right? But what you could do is like knock on the glass, like the finding email one. This one, I see a lot of people doing this one. It works really well. Let me show you this really quick. It's kind of cool. So if I go here, this little idea seems to work really, really well. I think it's a finding email fish tank. Okay, this one here. So if you did something like this, like where you're tapping on the glass or you're kind of knocking, like that, or you're waving, what that does is inside of you, the first 5 seconds, you only need the first actually 3 seconds. What it's going to do is it's going to create that little window here, right? And it'll be like you tapping on the glass or you knocking or whatever you do. And it draws attention down to your signature line. It's a video signature line, which gets them to click to your page. And at that point, they're going to see your video and you're going to know that there's someone on your page, and they can obviously get all the information that they need from that page.
Awesome. I love it. All right. We have just one more question here. Sumo Links, if you have any more, you can drop them in the Q&A box right now. Tanya asks, if sending both an email and an SMS, and they open the SMS, but not the email, does that affect email open rate to decrease where email providers may interpret as low priority and or spam?
Can you say that one more time?
Sure. If sending both email and SMS, say the person opens the SMS, but not the email, does that affect email open rate to decrease to the point where email providers may interpret it as low priority and or spam?
That's a good question. I don't really know, honestly. Pretty good question. We have about a 98.9% delivery to inbox right now. It's really strong. We've worked hard at keeping our email up. That changes all the time. We try to keep up on it. But the only thing I've really seen truly affect the spam is if you have like a super high HTML to text in here. So I always encourage people, like, make sure you have some text in this area here. That seems to help, along with your address in your profile. That seems to really help too, because we include it in the emails. I don't know about if it's can be considered low priority. There's probably some other folks out there that can answer on that part. We seem to have some really great success. It's funny because even everybody's going to have to deal with this. All software will have to deal with the fact that bots sometimes open emails. There's no way to get around it, really, and probably in the future, just the fact that you can see when an email is open, that probably won't be around too much longer. Right now it's around and we can kind of gauge it, and I can see who opened my email. Yeah, I'm as far as like being considered like spammy, it has a lot to do with what you put in your Quickpage words wise. So we've thought about actually including a spam filter, like sort of a way to like rate your Quickpage based on your keywords and what we know about the spam filters. But that's not going to be out. It's test it. Just find, you'll have to play around with it.
All right, thank you. We got some more questions that just came in. For people who didn't want to share their email address, can you show the example email in your inbox?
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me see here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing for a minute.
Okay.
And let me just send this to one of my here. Stand by. Michelle, anything you want to do while I'm doing this? You can hold the huge crowd off.
Yeah, we have a couple more questions here. Greg
Okay.
came in late. He wants to know if you can have a custom domain.
Michelle, you want to answer that?
Yeah, so right now we have the custom subdomain option, and on our roadmap, probably releasing August of this year, we will have the option for your custom domain for CNAME. Absolutely.
So then I guess on the subject of the future, Stephanie asks, are video bubbles for websites on the roadmap? If you guys want to speak to anything else on the roadmap as well.
Those definitely are. Yeah, those are for sure definitely on there. 'Cause we're building out like a chat system that will integrate perfectly with Quickpage, which includes the video chat. Obviously, that's video being our thing.
Absolutely, good question.
Okay, almost there, guys.
You're doing great. Could we use the top of the queue of the Quickpage, the videos, and then use an autoresponder template for the remainder of the email? Would the chat still work? PJ asks.
Do you want me to take that, Chad?
Yeah, go for it.
Right now, like in our chat, we don't have any autoresponders built in right now, but it's something we're definitely looking at, because we realize the importance of being able to just automate at the same time, having that personal touch. So absolutely.
Sure. All right, an anonymous attendee asks, dun, 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 looks like I can change my email in the signature area, correct? I have a few different businesses, but not enough businesses to buy several accounts. Can you please advise?
Good question. So on our roadmap is definitely the ability to create multiple personas. So similar to how you would use your Gmail and signatures. So when you would have a default, and then you could toggle and switch the persona, which would be different branding, different contact information. Right now, that is not currently available in Quickpage. So you won't be able to send from a different email and switch between, like if you get it's on a team account, then now your individual members that you invite to your team can structure their accounts with unique email addresses and unique even branding in the footer. But that would be, if it's you doing it, you would have to go in and act as those different individual team members. So it might become a bit cumbersome. We do have like a little bit of a workaround to set up the like your different members. So you, or if you, sorry. Okay, so I don't want to like overspeak here, but if you were able to get individual accounts, and I'll definitely follow up with us on our support or our contact@quickpageapp.com email, because we'll be able to fine tune this with you better. But if you were to get different individual accounts, we have a way to connect them in your dashboard, so it would only require one login. So there, we do have kind of a hack for that right now. So definitely follow up with us on that and how we can help you.
Awesome. Thank you. The last question that we have here, it does look like Chad's got us up and rolling, but the last question we have here, when the email is sent out, which domain is used? Will it show an @Quickpage domain?
It should show your domain. I mean, this is a brand new feature, but it should show whatever subdomain you chose.
Cool.
So if it was like Chad Morgan, it would have a .qp.watch. So that's kind of the subdomain piece of it is the qp.watch.
Cool.
So it's going to be your brand plus qp.watch. And this is the email that shows up. So you can see that it's really strong. That's why the first 5 seconds, 5 seconds is really strong, because if your name's Lindsay, you're going to click that open.
I would.
You would click that open.
I would. It would get me.
See?
Okay.
Yeah, I should be like, who is that dude? I don't know. You might block. You might be like, okay, I'm going to block him. Let me open it, see it, block it. No, I think you would open it, and hopefully
But I would watch. Okay.
you'd watch it before you blocked it, right? So that's on your part, not to be creepy, but we're going to give you the best foot forward to grab attention and build trust and rapport. So we're doing our part. You just don't be creepy and do your part, and then you're solid.
That's on you guys. We make no
That's
problem.
on you guys.
All right. Those are all of the questions that we have here. Thank you so much, Chad, for walking us through this, and Michelle for the great assist on getting all of those questions answered. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Sumo links,
Yeah.
if you have not already.
One more thing really quick. Sorry, not to interrupt you, but I would love to see you guys in our Facebook group. It's called Standout Sales by Quickpage. Love to see you guys in there because it's growing. There's a few thousand people in there. It seems to be growing exponentially right now. And there's people that are sharing so many cool tips, tricks, and strategies with this stuff that we'd never ever dreamt before. So I'd love to have you guys in there. Sorry to interrupt you, Lindsay. Thank you for the opportunity, by the way. We've really had a great experience with AppSumo people. They're just super high-techy and smart and just sharp and like just really like have brought so many great ideas to us. Like we really love this. The whole purpose was to reach a new audience and explore new ideas. And you guys have been absolutely just amazing. Like, so we've really had a great experience with AppSumo.
Yay. Well, kudos to the Sumolings. Thank y'all so much. If you have not already, you can go to appsumo.com/Quickpage to redeem your codes. This is starting at $59 for a lifetime deal. And of course, it is backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee. So you can go ahead, get set up, play around with it, and see how it works for you. Once you've done that, we'd love to read your reviews on the deal page. You guys have been raking in the reviews. Congrats. And they have a 5 taco rating. And of course, if you have any more questions, you can leave those on the deal page as well. I hope y'all all join the Facebook group. And really, this is a great tool. I really love this. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.